morning. How are you?
Good.
So, we're going to talk a little bit. You're going to share with me a little bit about your experience at the Mind Your Own Business retreat that Green Profit Academy had in Granville, Tennessee. Linda, just tell me a little bit about like what was your overall experience?
It was engaging, relaxing, enlightening. Um, totally enjoyed the experience. I felt well cared for and encouraged.
Awesome. So, what were one or two takeaways that you learned or discovered during the retreat?
The team engagement, onboarding an employee, and how important that might be to do correctly so that you set the expectations for what you what their life will be like at your company and how you can support them so that they become an A player that you're happy to have on your team.
Awesome. So what tell me a little bit more about that. What was like one takeaway where you like said, "Oh, okay, I can take that back to my company right now and implement it."
Just kind of thinking about what their first 30 days might look like and being able to track that out. I already kind of know, but being able to tell them and write it down and be able to communicate it so that they are aware of what the plan is for them.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. So we did a lot of Q storming, which is question storming. Tell me, did you enjoy that? Did you get a lot out of that?
I did. It was fun at times, and one of the attendees, you just know when it's the right question, looked at me and said, "So you already know the answer?" Like, but I got a lot of things to think about later. So while I dealt with something there, I have a list of I have a whole page of questions that are very pertinent for the subject that I was thinking about that I can go back and journal through.
Yeah. So you took some powerful ideas and questions
Absolutely.
away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome. So, and what did you think about the fire pits at night? I
All
mean,
of
sitting around the fire at night.
that was fun. Who doesn't like a fire pit? It was just really nice to be able to sit there and relax at the end of the day and let things sink in, talk to other people, just have a good time.
Great, great. So, if you were gonna share, like, if you were gonna share the experience with someone and describe it in a few words, what would that sound like?
Hmm. A really cool learning environment that can impact your business.
Very good. That was nice. All right. So, what kind of like, what was your what was your expectation going there, and then how close did the experience meet your expectation?
So I know both you and Christine, I had high expectations. They were met. There was no lacking. I got everything I got a lot more than I thought I would get, truthfully.
Great. Awesome. Is there anything you want to share with me, or would you say, "Hey, Steve, next year I'd like to do this or see that"?
Maybe we could do the boat ride next year.
Oh yeah, the boat ride would be good.
We
Yeah,
couldn't get the boat ride in.
yeah. The
Yeah,
water was a little
yeah, but it was a great experience. It wasn't real packed full of things.
right.
I had space, and that was awesome. I like having a little bit of space and downtime to think. We can't all go all the time. It, I personally need to just get away and think for a little bit by myself, and I was able to do that. So I think that was a pretty useful thing. Yeah, it was just enough, not too much, and I think I can use it as opposed to having things packed in and then coming back and like I don't know if I can even think of the one thing because we did so much. It was it was just packaged nicely. I liked it.
Thank
Sure.
you. All right. Is there anything else you would like to share?
You guys are really good hosts. I thought that you ran things well and took care of people so that they were not stressed. They felt welcome, greeted, honored. There was a lot of listening, and no one, I really don't think anyone felt out of place or that they didn't have enough business sense to be there. We all had something to say, and everybody was welcome to kind of put their ideas out there, and they were all useful.
Thank you for sharing that.